Aging can bring surprises. Let's talk. Honestly. As we get older, life begins to shift in ways we didn't always expect. Simple things we once did without thinking can now feel more difficult. You might wake up one day and realize you're forgetting a familiar name. Or maybe you feel more tired than usual after doing something simple, like folding laundry or walking to the mailbox. You're not imagining things, and you're definitely not alone. These changes can catch us off guard. No one gives us a manual for aging, and most of these challenges aren't things we talk about with friends. I want to be honest with you. Growing older can bring some uncomfortable changes, not just in your body, but also in your emotions, your relationships, even how you think about yourself. But here's the truth. Once we recognize what's happening, we can take steps to manage it. We can adapt. We can live fully, just differently than before. Let me share the story of someone I know well. Let's call her Elena. She's 67, full of life, and has always loved being on the move. She used to travel, garden, go for walks with friends. But lately, she's been noticing that things are shifting. She gets tired more easily. She sometimes forgets names that used to roll off her tongue. She's even felt a little isolated at times, like the world is moving without her. But she's not giving up, and neither should you. In this video, I want to walk you through 12 common changes many people face as they age. I'll also share simple, practical ways to respond to each one so you don't feel overwhelmed or alone. If you've ever felt frustrated by the way your body or mind has changed, this is for you. Let's get started. 1. Forgetting names or important details. Let me be real with you. Forgetting someone's name, even someone you've known for years, can feel embarrassing. Elena told me about a moment like that. She ran into a neighbor at the store and completely blanked on their name. It made her feel like she was slipping. But here's the truth. This happens to almost everyone. As we age, the brain starts prioritizing different kinds of information. It doesn't mean you're losing your memory. It just means you need new strategies. Here's what I recommend. Keep a small notebook or digital note on your phone for reminders. If you're about to attend a social event, take a moment beforehand to review names. You can even set reminders for birthdays or key facts about people you see regularly. And if you forget someone's name, be honest. Just say, "I'm so sorry, I'm blanking on your name today." Most people are kind and will appreciate your openness. You're not expected to be perfect. You're allowed to be human and forgetful. But you can still take small steps to stay connected. 2. Feeling sudden exhaustion. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt unusually tired after doing something simple, maybe making lunch, folding a few towels, or just walking across the room? That's exactly what Elena began noticing. Tasks that used to feel effortless now leave her sitting down, trying to catch her breath. And if that's happening to you, don't panic. You're not lazy. You're not weak. Fatigue is a natural part of the aging process, but it doesn't mean you're powerless. Here's what I recommend. Pace yourself. Break big tasks into smaller parts. Don't try to do everything in one stretch. Do a little, rest, then continue. Stay hydrated. Dehydration sneaks up on you and it drains energy fast. Keep a water bottle near you, even at home. Eat smart. Focus on small, balanced meals. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, all give you steady energy. Skip the sugar highs and crashes. Listen to your body. If you need to rest, rest. That's not weakness, and that's wisdom. And remember, needing more breaks doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're adjusting. You're learning how to move with your body instead of against it. 3. Gaining weight without changing your habits. Now here's something a lot of people don't expect. You're eating the same, moving the same, but your weight still creeps up. Sound familiar? Elena told me she was shocked. She hadn't changed her lifestyle, but her jeans were tighter and her stomach felt different. What's happening? The answer is simple. Metabolism slows with age. Your body burns fewer calories even when doing the same things. So, what can you do? First, don't panic. and don't fall for extreme diets. Instead, watch portion sizes. Your body may need fewer calories now than it did 10 years ago. Fill your plate with nutrient-dense foods. Think colorful vegetables, lean protein, healthy fats. Cut back on processed foods and sugar. They mess with your hormones and trigger weight gain fast. What about exercise? You don't have to join a gym unless you want to. Walking 20-30 minutes a day makes a huge difference. Gentle strength exercises, even using light weights or resistance bands, help maintain muscle. And muscle burns more calories even at rest. It's not about perfection. It's about adjusting to what your body needs now. And if you're gaining weight and feeling discouraged, please remember, you're not alone. And this is manageable. You're still in control. 4. More frequent doctor visits. Let's talk about something that can feel frustrating, those never-ending medical appointments. Elena told me that lately. It feels like she's at the doctor's office every other week. Blood work here, a follow-up there, then a new test, just to be safe. She said, "It's like managing my calendar has become a full-time job. And I get it. It's a lot. But here's how I think about it. Frequent checkups mean you're being proactive, not falling behind. They help catch small problems before they turn into big ones. That's smart, not annoying. What I recommend, create a health calendar. Write down all your appointments. Use a physical notebook or digital reminders, whatever works best for you. Track symptoms, meds, and questions. Keep a simple health journal. Write down how you feel, side effects, or questions to ask your doctor. Bring a list to your appointments. That way you don't forget anything in the moment. These visits aren't a burden. They're a tool. They're how you stay ahead of the curve. 5. Trouble concentrating. Has this ever happened to you? You sit down to read a book, but after just a few pages, you realize your mind has wandered. Or maybe you start a conversation and suddenly forget what you were saying. Elena mentioned that reading, which she once loved, now feels like a struggle, and it bothers her. But this kind of mental fog is extremely common as we age. It doesn't mean you're losing your sharpness. It means your brain needs new stimulation. Here's what I suggest. Break tasks into short sessions. Read for 10 minutes. Take a break. Then continue. Try puzzles or word games. Simple crosswords, Sudoku, or memory games challenge your brain. Learn something new, a hobby, a craft, even a few words in a new language. New challenges help your brain form fresh connections. Move your body. Physical activity improves mental clarity more than you think. Sleep well and eat well. Your brain runs on rest and real nutrition. This isn't about fixing your memory. It's about training your brain differently now, and every little step counts. 6. Feeling more isolated. This one is tough, but real. Elena shared how lonely she's felt recently. Some friends moved away, others have passed. She misses the casual coffee chats and afternoon walks. Now, the days feel quieter, and sometimes that quiet feels heavy. If you've ever felt this way, I hear you. Aging can shrink your social circle. But that doesn't mean connection is gone. It just means you have to find new ways to connect. Here's what's helped people like Elena. Join a local club or senior group. Book clubs, walking groups, gardening, anything that brings people together. Volunteer. Helping others often lifts your own spirit. Try online groups. There are friendly, supportive communities out there, especially for seniors. Call someone you haven't spoken to in a while. You'd be surprised how meaningful it can be. You don't need dozens of friends, just a few real connections and regular, intentional contact. You still matter. You still belong. 7. Losing mobility. Elena used to walk around the block every morning. She'd garden, run errands, stay on her feet for hours. But now, even bending down to tie her shoes feels like a chore, and walking long distances has become uncomfortable. Losing mobility can sneak up on you, and it can feel discouraging. But here's the truth. You can maintain and even improve it, no matter your age. Here's what I recommend. Do daily stretching. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day can keep joints flexible Gentle yoga, slow toe touches, or seated stretches work great. Build strength, especially in your legs and core. Use light weights or resistance bands. Even standing up from a chair counts. Try low-impact exercises like walking, swimming, or water aerobics. They're easy on your joints and still build endurance. Move often, even a little. Avoid sitting for too long without getting up and walking. The key? Consistency, not intensity. You don't have to run a marathon. Just keep moving. Mobility isn't all or nothing. It's a skill you can protect with small daily habits. 8. Struggling with sleep. Have you ever gone to bed tired but just can't fall asleep? Or you wake up in the middle of the night and stay awake for hours? Elena's been there too. She used to sleep like a rock. Now she tosses and turns. The next day, she feels exhausted, foggy, irritable, drained. Aging can affect your sleep cycles, hormones, and how deeply you rest, but there are things you can do to improve it. Here's what I suggest. Stick to a routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time, even on weekends. Avoid caffeine late in the day. It lingers in your system longer than you think. Create a relaxing bedtime ritual. Try light stretching, deep breathing, or listening to calming music. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Use blackout curtains and white noise if needed. Avoid screens before bed. Phones and TV can keep your brain active when it should be winding down. If sleep still doesn't come easily, don't ignore it. Talk to a doctor. There may be a treatable reason behind it. Sleep is not a luxury. It's essential for your health, energy, and emotional balance. 9. Changes in vision and hearing. Elena recently started wearing reading glasses, and even with them, she struggles to follow conversations in loud restaurants. It's frustrating. It makes her feel disconnected. Sound familiar? Changes in sight and hearing are some of the most common and most overlooked effects of aging, but they don't mean you're losing your independence. They just mean it's time for support. Here's what I recommend. Get regular eye and hearing checkups. Small changes in prescription or hearing can make a huge difference. Don't wait to get glasses or hearing aids. Using these tools early helps you stay engaged and confident. Adjust your environment. Sit in well-lit rooms. Reduce background noise when talking to someone. Ask people to face you when they speak. It helps you read lips and stay connected. There's no shame in needing glasses or hearing support. What matters is your ability to stay part of the conversation and part of life. 10. Sensitivity to heat or cold. Elena used to love sitting in the sun or taking a brisk winter walk, but recently she's noticed something strange. Temperatures that once felt comfortable now feel too extreme. She says, "I get cold so easily, and when it's hot, I feel drained." That's not in your head, it's real. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating temperature. What can you do? Dress in layers. It gives you flexibility to adjust throughout the day. Use breathable, light fabrics in summer and warm, cozy ones in winter. Make simple changes at home. A warm blanket, a fan, a cooling cloth. They can make a big difference. Pay attention to your hydration. Being dehydrated makes heat and cold harder to tolerate. Don't ignore these shifts. Staying comfortable means staying safe and being more in control of your environment. 11. Feeling more irritable or short-tempered. Elena told me, "I get frustrated over small things lately, things that never used to bother me. Delayed deliveries, a noisy neighbor, something misplaced. Suddenly she's snapping." I want you to know that's normal. Aging comes with hormone shifts, stress, and more daily inconveniences. You're not becoming grumpy. You're dealing with more than most people realize. But here's how you can respond. Take a few deep breaths. It helps calm your nervous system. Practice mindfulness. Notice your feelings without judgment. Pause before reacting. Write down something you're grateful for each day. It shifts your focus to what's working. Talk it out. Bottling emotions makes them worse. A simple conversation can relieve pressure. You still have full control over how you respond. And that awareness, it's a powerful tool. 12. Needing help and losing some independence. This one is hard to talk about, but it matters. Elena used to do everything herself. Now she sometimes needs help with groceries, home repairs, or even remembering appointments. And that makes her feel uncomfortable, like she's not herself anymore. If you've ever felt that, I understand. But let me tell you something that changed how I see it. Asking for help isn't weakness. It's strength. It's wisdom. It's courage. Here's how to reframe it. Accept support when needed. It protects your energy for what matters most. Delegate the tasks that drain you. Your value doesn't come from doing everything yourself. Build a support system. Whether it's family, neighbors, or a hired helper, connection matters. You're still the same person, still strong, still independent. You're just adapting, and that's how we keep moving forward. Aging can surprise us with changes we weren't prepared for. Forgetfulness, fatigue, new emotions, different needs. But none of it means you're failing. It just means you're human and still growing. Here's what I want you to remember. You're not alone. You're not broken. And there's always something you can do to feel better, stronger, and more in control. Small changes make a big difference. Even just knowing what to expect can help you respond with patience and power. If this video helped you, share it with someone you care about. Leave a comment below and let us know which part spoke to you. And don't forget to subscribe. We'll keep talking about the things that matter most to you. You've got this, and you're doing better than you think.